We are Onyx Imaging. We are the highest rated and most reviewed printer service center in Oklahoma.
Hi, my name is John with Onyx Imaging. Today we're going to take a look at this Brother MFC L8600 printer. And we're going to show you how to replace and reset your drum unit. So it's a pretty simple process. First thing you want to do is we're going to want to lower this front cover here. In order to do that, there's this big button right on top of it. You're going to push down on it and pull this whole front cover down. Once you have that cover down, what we need to do is we need to remove the drum unit from the printer. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grab the number 1 handle here at the front, pull straight out all the way until it stops. So don't force it, it's going to come to a natural stopping point, just let it stop. And then usually what I like to do is go ahead and remove my toner cartridges. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all 4 of them. So in order to remove the toner cartridge, you're going to push up on the toner cartridge, and that's going to unlock it, and then you'll be able to just lift the toner cartridge out of its slot. Set them on a clean, dry, flat surface. You're going to repeat that process with any and all of your toners that are inside the printer. Remember to be careful with them. You don't want to hit the developer roll or anything. So we want to make sure we can put these in the new drum and reuse them. So now that we have all of our toners removed from our drum, the next thing we need to do is actually remove the drum unit itself. So here on the left, you're going to see a little tab with the number 2 on it. You're going to want to push that to the left, and it should stop at about a 45-degree angle. And then you're going to want to grab this number 1 handle, and here in the back you're going to see another handle that says number 3. So you're going to grab the 1 and 3 handles. You're going to lift up on the number 1 to put it at an angle, and you should be able to just gently remove this drum unit from the printer. Very, very simple. So once you have your new drum unit unpacked and ready to go, make sure there's no packing material anywhere left on the new drum unit. We're going to install it into the printer. So again, grabbing the 1 and 3 handles, you're going to want to start up at an angle. Set it right back into the same slots that we took this drum out of. There we go. And then you won't be able to push it in very far because we still have this tab turned to the left. So we need to be able to push that down until it's in its regular vertical position. Again, that's the number 2 tab. We need to make sure that's back in its vertical position. And then now that our drum tray is installed, we can put our toners back in. So one at a time, carefully install your toner cartridges. And you're just going to drop them straight in, pull back on that handle until you feel it click and lock into position. So now all 4 of our toner cartridges have been installed into the new drum. We're going to again grab the number 1 handle, push all the way back inside the printer, close this front cover, and now we're going to give the printer a second to initialize and come back to its normal ready screen. Once we come back to our normal ready screen, we'll show you how to reset the drum count to get rid of that replace drum error message. Okay, so we're back to our normal ready screen. So now we need to tell the printer that we replaced that drum. So right now, even though we replaced it, we're still getting the warning telling us to replace our drum unit. It's because the printer doesn't know that we changed it, so we have to tell it. So it's a pretty simple process. We're going to start by going up to the top right hand corner, and there's a little icon that's a little wrench and screwdriver. Go ahead and push that little button. And then now in the bottom right hand corner you're going to see another option that says all settings. Again, it's going to be a little wrench and a screwdriver. Go ahead and push that button. And now we're going to use the arrow keys on the screen to scroll down until we find machine info. Tap the machine info button. And you're going to want to look for the parts life button. Go ahead and click parts life. Now you're going to see a percentage count for all of your different consumables inside the printer. And now we need to access a reset menu. So in order to do that, you're going to go over here to where your numerical pad is. You're going to touch to get the screen to light up. Find the pound key, and you're going to press and hold that pound key until the reset menu will come up on the screen. Usually it takes about 3 to 5 seconds. So now we've gotten into our reset menu, and you're going to see there's 2 options. One's for our belt unit and one's for a drum. In this case, we've replaced the drum, so we're going to go ahead and click on the drum option. It's going to ask you yes or no. Click yes. That'll tell the printer that you replaced that drum unit. That'll get rid of that error message, and it won't come back until it's time to replace that drum again. So again, not very complicated. There are a few steps to it, but it's very doable. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to Onyx. We'd love to help answer those for you. Also, if there's any way we can help provide you with any of your printer office supply needs, please feel free to reach out to Onyx. We'd love to help supply this for you as well. We hope you have a great day and you're back up and printing. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in how you can receive free labor on all of your service calls, as well as how to qualify for free printer upgrades, contact us today. We are here for all of your printer and office supply needs.